Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. I'm glad that you joined me today. We're going to do a core and stretch. Good morning, Kim. We're doing well today. Oh my goodness, I'm like phantom in the dark here. Maybe. So begin on your mat or on the ground or on your white carpet if you're joining me. We're going to start hands and knees on the ground. Quick little spinal warm up of cat-cow. Dropping the belly, looking up, inhale, rounding the spine, exhale. Waking up our bodies before we do our core portion, and then we'll finish up with our stretch. Walk one leg out and follow that by the other to come into a head plank. Stay up there, keep holding. And release. Come onto your back. So the way that we're going to do this today is supersets, 2 exercises. We'll move back and forth between the two twice before we move on to our next round. First round includes dead bugs and bicycle variation. We're going to come onto our back, flattening our lower back onto the mat by scooping our hips under. Knees are over top of the hips. Arms come up. And then we'll extend one leg and one arm, opposite leg, opposite arm, trying to keep the lower back on the ground. As you pull in, you exhale, breathe in, breathe out. You guys ready? We're going for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1, begin. Be mindful here, that lower back is going to want to come right up off the mat as you extend your leg. Don't let it. That's where our core work comes in. Make this even more challenging by straightening your legs. And relax. Take the hands behind the head. You can either choose to bicycle with your feet down and do a twist and crunch, or bicycle like so. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. Really trying to lift your shoulder blades up off the ground every time. Seconds. Keep the elbows wide. 3, 2, 1, release. All right, we're back to the top. Second time through for our dead bugs. So pull those knees up. Arms up. Make sure that when you do this, your knees don't end up, or your feet don't end up dropping, because we're trying to use our core to hold them up. Ready, set, begin. Rest. We get a little break before we go into our bicycles, and then we'll move on to round 2. Oh goodness, I'm still waking up to that. Excuse me. Elbows wide. Get yourselves ready. Bicycles in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This will surely wake me up. Ten more seconds. Stay with it. And rest. Very good. Come on up. We're going to do Russian twists while traveling down and up. So you can keep your feet down or lift your feet up as you do your Russian twist. We're going to twist as we lower our torso towards the ground and then make your way back up. So keep your feet down or lift them up. Get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1. Begin. The further down you lean, the harder this is going to go. So find what works for you. Make sure that you're twisting your torso, not just your arms. Three, 2, 1. Come to your front into a forearm plank. We're going to either hold that or you can shift your hips side to side for plank rainbows. Come up and over with the hips towards the ground on each side, or just hold your forearm plank. 3, 2, 1, go. Now if you're holding forearm plank and that's where your fitness level is today, if that starts to get too challenging, you can always drop your knees down and hold it there. Going for hip twists, rock on, keep it up. Ten more seconds. Rest. Flip back over. Got our Russian twist comboed with a sit-up. Bring those shoulders back. Get ready and begin. How low can you go? Fifteen seconds. Three, 2, 1. Get yourself ready for your forearm plank with the rainbow hips. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, begin. Final 5 seconds. And rest. Perfect. Okay, that was round 2. We'll come into side plank. So place your, well, it doesn't really matter because I can't see you and we're all going to do both sides anyway. So place one arm on the ground You can come into your side plank with a modification of that knee down, or come into your side plank, like so. And then you have the option to either hold, or we're gonna do twist through. So you'll pull that arm, slide it under as far as you can go, turning your torso face the ground, coming up, making sure that the hips don't dip as you do so. So, ready? 3, 2, 1, begin. You can do this modified as well. Ten seconds. And release. Switch over to the other side. Same thing. 10 seconds. Make your way up. And begin. Three, two, one. All right. One more exercise in this little round that we're doing. It's going to be tuck crunches. So you can take your hands out and then come to your low and high, or use your hands for assistance. Maybe not come down as low. Get ready, set, go. And you get all the way down so that your low back touches the mat, and then you come back up. Another option, if it gets to be too much, is to place one foot down in between. And rest. Make your way back to your side plank. Second set. Once we finish this round, we will move on to our stretch. Get yourselves ready. 3, 2, 1, begin. Keep those hips lifted, keep breathing through it. And rest. Make your way to the other side. Start to make your way up. And begin. If you're strong on this one, you can make it. And rest. All right, tuck crunches to finish up before we do the chill part. So ready. 3, 2, 1, here we go. But also give yourself a little bit of assistance. You're working towards hands-free. Past halfway. Three, two, one. Very good. Grab a quick sip of water if you'd like one. We're going to move into our stretching segment. So while we're seated there, let's hug our left knee in and bring it over. Left hand behind, right arm sweeps up and over onto the outside of the thigh. And then we lift and lengthen as we turn and look over the left shoulder. Slowly release to come forward and switch the leg. Right arm behind, left arm comes up and over. Turn and look over your right shoulder. Look forward and release. Take both legs out, extend as long. Big breath in, arms sweep up. Lead with the chest as you exhale to fold forward. Feel free to bend your knees slightly if that feels good. And start to make your way up. Take one leg out, other leg in. Take your opposite hand to the outside of the knee. And then that arm brings you up and over for a nice side body stretch. Make your way back up, switch the leg, switch the hand, reach it up and over. And come on up, bring both feet together for a butterfly. Maybe take the hands on the soles of the feet, give them a massage. You can use your elbows to gently guide your knees down to the ground and fold forward with your chest. Make your way up. Bring your butterfly a little bit wider now, and then fold forward. And then make your way back up, check your left leg in, extend your right leg one more time, turn your chest now to face your leg and fold forward, single leg hamstring stretch. Come on up and switch the feet, do the same thing on the other side, turn your chest to face your leg and And then make your way back up, extend both legs long, straddle, make your way forward wherever feels good. If this is that, awesome, stay right there. You can walk forward a little bit more. You can go on to feel whatever gives you a mild discomfort feeling, never any pain. Bring it back up, both legs out long. It's perfect because we're going to a side body stretch. Side body stretch away from the cat that wants to play. And then towards the cat that wants to play, and now it's taking a bath. Come to a seated position that's comfortable for your lower body that you won't worry too much about while we stretch our neck. Drop one ear to one shoulder. And the other way, make sure that you're sitting up tall with good posture, no rounding of the spine. Shoulders over the hips. Chin to chest. And then take your hands, interlace them, push them forwards, round the spine. And release the hands, bring them back and around, interlace behind you. Roll forward so we can stretch the wrists out. Place your hands, palms down, fingers towards you on the ground, and then shift your shoulders back to a point where you feel a good stretch in your forearms. And then flip the other way. And then come up and roll the wrists out. Bring it back forward, place the hands down, tuck the toes, and come into a downward dog. Paddle out your feet. Lift one leg up. Let's do the right leg. And then bend the knee and open it over to the left. So right foot pushes over to the left side. And then release. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Left leg lifts up. Bend the knee and kick it over to the right side. And then come back down, drop the knees, push the hips back. Child's pose, let the head rest on the ground. Roll through onto the belly. Press up into a cobra or an upward dog. And then release. Bring one heel in for a quad stretch. Switch. Extend the right arm out and slowly start to roll your weight over for a chest stretch. Back to center. Extend the left arm. Same thing on this side. And then roll back to center and make your way to your back. Hug your right knee into your chest. You can keep your left leg bent or extended straight. Press your right leg over your left knee. Slide the arms through for a glute stretch. And then release. Other way, knee in. And cross it over. Glute stretch. And release. Extend both legs long now. Bring the right foot to the left knee and cross it over for spinal twist. Keep your right shoulder on the ground, and if it feels good, turn your head to the right. Come back to center, extend your right leg and bring your left leg in. Bend it and send it over to the right. Come back to center. Take both knees in. Rock and roll a couple times until you make it all the way to seated. And thank yourselves for spending time on your fitness this morning. I appreciate it, and I'm glad you joined me. I look forward to seeing you in the next class.